Star Wars is back. 2 years after Disney's continuation of the series, we're going to be brutally reminded about the franchise's existence every single year during the holidays. But there's something drastically missing from Star Wars now to the Star Wars we know back in the day. And that's video games. FPSs, RTSs, RPGs, Sims, pod racers, action games, it never ended. And the company behind it all? LucasArts. These guys were going crazy, trying their best to fill every genre and subgenre with Star Wars titles. But what about fighting games? I don't consider myself a huge Star Wars fan, but I can't deny how much it actually shaped my childhood. I still remember the first time I went on Star Tours, and I left traumatized. Getting sucked in by the Star Destroyer's tractor beam, I vividly remember thinking to myself, Darth Vader is gonna murder my mom and dad and then torture me. That shit was real. Although over the years, I've grown accustomed to good old Darth, and I kinda consider him to be the best part of the Star Wars series. Now, flash forward to 2008. The long-anticipated Soul Calibur series was about to bridge the gap to the next generation. After Soul Calibur 2, the series became kind of known for its impossible guest characters, which could explain the lacking sales of Soul Calibur 3 on PS2 because it didn't have any. But all of that was about to change, as Namco had potentially the greatest cash-grabbing ace up its sleeve.
Soul Calibur 4.
Holy flip-floppin' mother of Bespin! Vader? Yoda? Soul Calibur? Personally, this was a dream come true at the time. Did it make any sense? Hell no, brah! I didn't care. It's friggin' Yoda and Vader. Naturally, the Xbox version received Yoda exclusively, and the PlayStation 3 version got Vader. You know, because Xbox is green and PlayStation is black. It's like they've been planning this for years. But eventually, through DLC, you'd get the opportunity to play as both of them on each system, which also featured The Apprentice from the about-to-be-released Force Unleashed games. Soul Calibur 4 was planning on being different from its predecessors as well. For the first time, it featured a soul gauge that could be weakened from blocking too many attacks or being on the receiving end of too many guard impacts. This resulted in the first ever for the series, critical finishing moves. However, while including legendary Star Wars characters, it featured others such as Amy and Angle Fear and Ashalot and a whole bunch of others that I've completely forgotten. Say what you will about your favorite title in the series, but you will never again get the luxury of watching Darth Vader murder your anime waifu.
Underestimate the power of the dark side.
Soul Calibur 4 sold pretty well, but it wasn't perfect. Many were unhappy with the inclusion of Star Wars characters in this series, and Yoda could almost avoid every horizontal attack in the game because of his size. I have difficulty remembering if it was the prequels that made me hate Yoda, or the fact that I can never hit the little son of a bitch in this game. This left Soul Calibur 4 in a vastly negative spotlight amongst the fanbase, and is frowned upon by many as being the black sheep of the series. But I still have a lot of fun with it.
You are weak.
Although, it didn't end there. Maybe not fighting games, but there were modes in other Star Wars games that kind of resemble fighting games. There's a straight brawler mode in the Revenge of the Sith movie tie-in, a Smash Brothers style platform combat game in Force Unleashed 2, and last but not least, Clone Wars: The Lightsaber Duels, featuring the fantastically accurate Wiimote. Everyone wanted to use this thing as a lightsaber. A game that's decent in concept, but is overall executed in possibly one of the most boring ways.
Any friendship we once shared is over.
And that's it. There's absolutely no more Star Wars fighting games to talk about in any way at all. And that's gonna end the show. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'd like to give a huge shout out to... Oh my god.
You can't avoid this one, Max. It's your destiny.
My destiny? Duh. Masters of Teräs Käsi? This is that horrible Tekken clone! Why are we gonna play this?
It's up to us. We must remind everyone that Star Wars video game oversaturation must never return. We must bring balance to the Force.
The Force. Benny, I've played a lot of fighting games, from one end of the spectrum all the way to the other, and there is some extremely broken stuff. But an all-mystical power controlling my destiny? I don't think so.
You just don't understand. Life creates it, makes it grow. Its energy surrounds us and binds us. Today begins your training. We will use the Force to rid the galaxy of the Teräs Käsi.
Oh, son of a bitch! Oh, Benny, we're gonna kill all of our consoles if we keep doing this. Wait, where the hell's the Dreamcast?
I did find a bus ticket to Canada last week.
Canada? Where the hell would it go?
Whoa, what's this? A Dreamcast, huh? I have something you're going to love.
All right, Benny, you're the expert. What exactly are we looking at here? Give me the dankest of lore.
After the events of A New Hope, the Emperor gets hella salty and wants to bust up the Rebel Alliance. He calls upon the services of the new character, Arden Lin, who teams up with Darth Vader to take them all down. It's fairly basic in game modes with versus, team, survival, practice, and arcade.
I've known about this game for years, and I still have no idea what in the hell is a Teräs Käsi.
Well, it was added to the Star Wars Expanded Universe from the Shadows of the Empire book to describe a form of unarmed combat. However, in Finnish, it technically translates to Steel Hand.
Steel Hand. Like King of the Iron Fist tournament. Holy shit, the Tekken meta is too real. I'm guessing the whole thing is referring to the main chick's giant metal crab claw.
Masters of Teräs Käsi came out back in 1997, so this means one thing. No prequel characters!
I'm pretty surprised how accurate most of the CG looks to the actors. And is that the weird hologram chess game? That's a nice touch.
You choose from classic fighters such as Luke, Han Solo, Leia, Chewie, Boba Fett, Thok, and Hor.
Whore. Whore? Whore! I have several questions.
Well, he's a Tusken Raider.
Benny! For shame! You could be hurting her feelings.
You unlock several other characters after beating the game, including Princess Leia!
What's with the shouting?
That's how it is in the game. Princess Leia!
Considering the outfit, I'm assuming she really wants to make a statement. Holy God, look at her leg!
A painful reminder of the era this game came from. Alright, let's get started then. Your quest to defeat Vader begins now! Max? Max?
Vader's gonna torture me, and then kill my mom and dad. Vader's gonna torture me, and then kill my mom and dad. He's gonna torture me, and then kill mom and dad.
Repressed childhood fears. This might be more challenging than I thought. To become a Jedi, you must perform every Jedi Master combo. These are very similar to Tekken 10-string combos that did make an appearance in Tekken 3.
Benny, I'd love to, but the controls in this game are straight ass. Every button I press takes an eternity to come out. It's insanity. Every time I try to perform a combo, you need to press the buttons so damn fast, they literally come out seconds later.
Your eyes can deceive you. Don't trust them. Here, put this on.
Benny, I can't see anything at all. What the hell?
A Jedi can feel the Force flowing all around you. Now, do you remember the combo?
Triangle X square, triangle XX circle. That's impossible! It was so hard before! I just got lucky.
In my experience, there's no such thing as luck.
Alright, these combos are no problem now, but some are horrifically busted. If you manage to land the first few hits, the combo almost always does a ring out on the opponent.
Becoming a master of Teräs Käsi isn't only about combos. you must master all the special moves.
These moves don't look too special. And holy god, I've never had a fighting game make quarter circle and shoryuken motions so ridiculously hard to execute. You have to painfully move your thumb from motion to motion slowly. I just want a fireball. Come on, give me the fireball!
Try this one. It's Boba Fett's Psycho Crusher?
Psycho Crusher? No way. Oh my god! It's an unapologetic copy of Bison's most popular move. Not to mention, Han Solo does straight shoryukens. They're taking a lot of physical liberties with what the characters can do. But Luke is a totally different story. He doesn't do anything. He gets the most basic punch and kick moveset I've ever seen.
That's because you're not taking advantage of the most exciting mechanic, weapon mode. Press R2.
Yeah, now we're talking. It looks like all of Luke's special moves are attached to his lightsaber stance. I'm kind of curious, why the hell would you ever fight without a lightsaber?
This might be all about steel fist combat, but screw it, have some fun.
Damn straight. Time to shoot people in the dick with Han Solo. These blaster attacks are pretty underwhelming. Most of them are fairly similar, and they only get good when you start using that meter down there.
Yep, that's your power bar.
Power bar. Like, seriously?
That's correct. They couldn't come up with anything cooler than power bar. Some specials act like EX moves from Street Fighter games, only costing 1 bar, but making certain attacks completely unblockable.
Hey, conservatively clothed Leia, eat this! Wow, that is cheap as hell. And most of the higher level attacks that take a full gold power bar are tracking, multi-hit, unblockable projectiles. The whole game at this point ends up being a rush to the gold power bar, where one player furiously tries to get the attack out for 50 friggin% damage. I've played a lot of cheap stuff before, but holy moly, this is built into the base mechanics of the game.
Still, you have to be careful. There's something 10 times more dangerous than losing 50% health.
Why in God's name does this game have ring outs when a ton of moves send characters careening 50 feet across?
Exactly. So begins our next lesson.
You win. I'm ready.
Focus. Good.
No problem. Really, I think this is kind of easy. We could probably move on to the next lesson.
So certain are you? Then try this.
Whoa, Benny. Lifting controllers and boxes is one thing, that is totally different.
No different. You must unlearn what you have learned.
Unlearn. Benny, you gotta be realistic. That thing is an original Xbox. It weighs like 300 pounds.
Do or do not. There is no try.
Okay. Doing it! It's working!
Now, add the controller.
Oh god! Oh god!
Ay. This might take a while.
These older fighting games always had goofy secrets and characters.
This one's no different. You can unlock several extra playable characters, like Mara Jade and Jodo Cast.
Jade Cast and Mama Jodo? Wait, what?
Mara Jade. She's Luke Skywalker's wife, or significant other.
Well, I can tell considering she's a friggin' clone of Luke. And is that Regina from Dino Crisis? Nah. Even the Stormtrooper is an exact Han Solo moveset.
There's also pre-match codes, similar to stuff you would see in NFL Blitz, including Big Head Mode, Deformed Mode, and Tiny Mode.
Big Head Mode is godlike. Somehow the dumbest things can make you happy. Holy shit, it's Lord Helmet!
Keep firing, assholes!
Sadly, if you want to know more about the story, you're not really gonna get it. The endings don't make any sense at all.
What the hell? They're like random moments in each character's life. This makes Thrill Kill look like Virtua Fighter 2, my god! I think I'm starting to understand this game. The developers are like, Tekken and Virtua Fighter are kinda stiff and realistic. Let's just stick 30 brooms up everyone's ass. Tekken has 10 hit strings. Let's give everyone big combos just like that. Well, most 3D fighters have ring outs. Let's do that too!
Ring out.
There's nothing about this game that's unique or fun other than the Star Wars characters. It's just a mishmash of, oh hey, they did this, so should we!
But the weapons, the blasters, lightsabers, Max, lightsabers!
I'm sorry, Benny. There's nothing here except Star Wars characters.
No, Max. There's only one thing left. You require no more training. I've taught you everything you need about the Force. You are ready to face him.
Vader. Benny. Is Vader my father?
What? No. Of course not.
Oh. Oh, okay then.
I've taught you everything, but now I must go to the forever naps. I deserve it.
Benny, I can't do this without you.
Worry not. I'll be on the bed if you need me.
Benny!
I said I'll be on the bed.
Round one, fight! Boba Fett versus Darth Vader.
Young Jedi, I will torture you and kill your parents.
Round one, fight! You lose.
You will never win. Your family must die.
Trust the Force, Max. Give in.
Round two, fight! Knockout. You win.
Let go, Max.
Ring out. You win.
Yes! Yes! Yeah!
Hey, you! Thanks for watching. Without you guys and your support, we couldn't even do stuff like this. And holy shit, I'm a Force Ghost now. This is gonna be broken. Like, Marvel 2 broken. If you want to see the previous episodes of Fighting History, they're right down below. And believe it or not, leaving a thumbs up actually helps out a lot more than you might think. See you guys next time. I'm gonna go whoop Yoda for what he did to us in Soul Calibur 4.